on a kickoff return, you kick off, the offense is never out in the field.
Now the quarterback draw all the way. You could see it. A bit of a stumble. Doesn't make any difference. Young into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the first of many in the career of Vince Young.
Man, he just ran through two would-be tacklers. Amazing. One of them was a linebacker, Dan White. Another one was a safety.
Vince Young again. How about it? Second score of the night.
Second and goal. Young, his own number, and touchdown, Texas.
Third down and goal. Young keeps it, looks it in the flat, throws, touchdown, flag thrown though. Something for the coaches to talk about. Second down and goal. Young on the draw. Sidesteps again. Painter, Vince Young.
Take a look at the block by Cedric Benson to the right of your screen. Might not be able to pick it up there, but he had a great lead block, and then Vince Young and his magic legs.
Here it is, 4th and inches now. Young's going ahead for it, and he's got it. Touchdown, Texas! Straight back. Now he'll take off. He's got daylight. Here he comes. 10. 5 for the end zone. Touchdown, Vince Young. When he takes off, except for his height, he reminds you of Michael Vick. There have been very few quarterbacks come along who can run in open field like this young man.
Minute 10 to go, throwing it up top, looking for a man. It's caught by B.J. Johnson.
He makes a great catch on a perfectly thrown pass. People think Vincent Young can't throw the football. They're nuts because he can throw it. I'll tell you what, he's done a nice job of playing quarterback in this football game.
DeAndre Jackson could not have had any better coverage than he did.
A first down and 10 with the ball at the 35-yard line. Fake carry. Young, 40. Midfield. Nobody out there to get him. Turn it on. That's Young. Touchdown!
Watch, he's going to read Bernard Thomas here. If he gets inside, Young's going to keep the football and take it on the perimeter. He reads Thomas. Thomas bites, and then it's off to the races. And Josh Bullock from the left of your screen is going to try to run him down. At this level, nobody runs down Vince Young.
So when he speaks, his teammates listen because he's sacrificed.
Vince Young on first down from the 33. Stretching the field, he's got Williams. What a grab. Williams breaks the tackle. He'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
Nice size, speed ratio, nightmare. And it was Roy Williams. Here's Roy Williams over the top. Just outruns Durant Williams. And then not only the catch, but, geez, the size difference. Nice ball by Forever Young as well. Yeah, that thing was majestic.
Selvin Young in the backfield. And now, Vince Young quarterback draw, and he's got room. The block downfield, and he gets 2 for a touchdown.
Wow.
The wide receivers.
Jeffrey. Blitz, fake to Benson, linebacker gone. Now down the field, nice block. Down the field, nice block. Boy, wide receivers doing a job for their quarterback.
Very close to doing it once again. Now on 3rd and goal. Underneath. Breaking the tackle. Touchdown, Longhorns, Bo Skate. 3rd, just about 20. Out of the gun. Young has time. Deep on an isolation. Knocked away. Touchdown anyway. Sloan Thomas.
Wow.
What a grab and concentration.
Woo. Oh, look at it adjust to the football, tip it to himself, and then have the presence of mind to get both feet, not just one, both feet in bounds.
5-step drop over the middle, wide open. It's caught, and look out. Thomas is gone. Touchdown, Texas. 2nd and goal, straight ahead. Touchdown, Texas. Vince Young.
Enard wide left. The pass going that direction and is complete, and Matthews with a reception and the touchdown.
He looks quicker than he has in years past. Right over the middle, wide open, Thomas, the tight end. 10, 5, touchdown, Texas, 49 yards.
Vincent Young sees a wide open David Thomas.
9th play of the drive coming up here. Well, tried to see if the defensive end stayed at home, got him off his feet, and now he's in trouble. Throws it out in the flat, and it's Benson, and he'll score. Now, the biggest thing is, did all linemen stay behind the line of scrimmage?
No flags.
No flags, 13-yard touchdown.
What it was meant to be is a fake on the run, Cedric Benson. Now, Cedric Benson could go to sleep right here, but all of a sudden he knows his quarterback's in trouble. He got his right hand up to show Vincent Young he was open.
Good job of hustle also by Will Matthews, the fullback. Watch number 37 come into the picture, and just a little piece of the defender right there, just enough.
Rice hoping Texas will be forced to go for a field goal. Young to throw it. Does complete. End zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Young out of the shotgun. Looking in the end zone. Complete. Touchdown, Texas. David Thomas with a TD reception.
Little play fake here to his left side, but he's got his tight end going to work up the seam. Throws it nicely over the top. He's behind the defensive back, Terry Holly, who's got him in man coverage. Young rolls out, dumps it off. Thomas, 30-yard line, 20. Thomas at the 10, still stumbling, scores Texas.
Young, straight drop to throw, has a man open, Tony Jeffrey, touchdown. Second down, and it's going to be second down and 13 from the 14-yard line. Tony Jeffrey has it, spins away, touchdown, Longhorns.
Todd, now you got to make this tackle. You got to make a sure tackle. Don't go for the football. That's a poor angle by him.
We got a lot of good shows on ABC right now. Desperate Housewives. Young didn't go down. Lynch Young turns the corner. Inside the 10, inside the 5, leaps toward the end zone. But touchdown! He got there. And Xavier Jackson, I believe, was going to come up and take a lick on him, but he didn't wrap up. James Kinney on that hit. James Kinney, the weak linebacker who's Mr. Everything for Missouri, gets a clean shot on him and doesn't wrap up, and Vince bounces out of it and runs up the sideline for a touchdown. What a leap.
Faking it inside to Benson, Young keeping it.
Second and goal, Young's going to keep it again. Has Pater, touchdown Texas. Couple of tight ends, Thomas in motion. Young looks to keep it, his second touchdown of the night. Now Will Matthews and Benson now in the I formation, 3rd down and 2. Young keeps it, looking, throwing, complete, inside the 5. Touchdown Texas, David Thomas.
Opportunity they can get on this play.
Over the top is Young, touchdown Texas.
He's in that shotgun formation, zone play, or maybe he tucks it and runs as he's done before. There it is.
There it is. At the 10, at the 5, 4th touchdown for Vince Young.
Watch the block by Cedric Benson, number 32 to your left. Leading in the hole, gets the block on the linebacker right there, but that was Mike Smith, 46, and then downfield. Limas Swede, number 4, enough of a block on Khalid Nazir Udine to help him get in. Right there, see that? Nice block by Benson. He's not just a ball carrier, ladies and gentlemen.
On the ground to Reggie McNeil last week.
Yeah.
3rd and goal, Young, touchdown, Longhorns. 3rd and 2, Colorado showing blitz. Here they come. Young to the outside, looking for a block. He gets one from Benson to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
The best thing about that play, not just letting Vince Young be an athlete and run the football, but the lead blocker on that football play was none other than Cedric Benson.
Limas Swede, he's a big receiver down here. Let's see if they try and hit him against a smaller DB.
Looking in the corner of the end zone, throwing to Skate. He's run out of bounds with 3 seconds left. Touchdown! He got in with the ball! Up by 14. Young keeps it. He has some daylight. Benson lays a block. He's inside the 30, inside the 20. Young will score. Have mercy.
We've talked about missed tackles all night. Watch here. First one. Marquis Fountain right there. Missed the tackle on Vincent Young. Now he gets out to the corner. Sees a nice block there from Cedric Benson. Then he gets to the corner. It's going to be number 20, Vernon Grant. Boom, right there. Another opportunity. Missed tackle. Then he gets down to the end, and that's number 10, Thomas Wright. Really doesn't have much chance at the 4-yard line, and off he goes, right into the end zone.
Young just avoids the rush, makes a man miss toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
He made Nick Reed miss in the open field. Watch you make Nick Reed miss. Vince Young finds a lane. There's Reed. Whoop! That is incredible for a guy that size to cut like that, and the speed. There's one guy, a former quarterback himself, Nick Reed. He's looking at Vince Young and probably thinking, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What kind of athletic ability does this genetic phenomenon have?
Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. Here we go. 17 seconds left. They move the pocket. Young throwing toward the end zone. He's got a man. Touchdown! Touchdown, Texas. The senior Tony Jeffrey. Can you believe this? 2 weeks in a row for the Longhorns.
Vince Young on the edge. Is he going to run it, throw it? He's going to throw it. And just throws a dart. I mean, just lofts the thing accurately. Perfect. That was decent coverage right there. Rolling to his left, Drew, as a right-handed quarterback, to throw this ball as accurately as he did to the sideline. I mean, that is just... Boy, Fowler is not in bad position. I mean, that was decent defense, but the quarterback and the wide receiver, Young and Jeffrey.
2 tight ends, one of them in motion. And it's Vince Young on the option. He'll keep it and score. Touchdown, Texas.
Young up the middle. He's touchdown.
And Michigan was spying on him. They had 2 men looking at Vince Young. But they've never seen anybody quite like him. Watch, that's Reed. Here's Shazer. Quarterback draw all the way for Vince Young. Reed gets taken out by Sendline, but look at this. This is just beautiful. The moves, the speed, the grace of Vince Young.
Young's got it, throws that same little pass to the outside, and this one goes for a touchdown to David Thomas.
What I told the guys at halftime, great Rose Bowl. It's the way Texas and Michigan ought to be. 2 of the best programs in the country. 30 minutes to win. Let's go play. Good luck. Thanks, guys.
Young loose. I mean, really loose. Touchdown, no flags.
That 20-yarder he had in the first quarter was pretty nice. This 60-yarder 3 times as nice. I mean, he just shocks Michigan with this play. In the shotgun formation. Ad-libbing, seeing the opening, taking it.
Young looking around, wants to throw, and gets away and scores.
No.
Unbelievable.
No.
How in the world?
You know, he's 6'5", 225, and his heart is just as big. Look at the tackle there by Massey. Oh, no tackle. Watson can't get him. Adams misses. He glides into the end zone. Oh, we've seen some plays today.
Whoa. He may be checking the play right now. He changed it at the line of scrimmage. Rolls it left, though. Look at this.
Look out.
There's your touchdown.
You know, Keith, we just showed the Rose Bowl trophy. I think this young man may be looking at another trophy. That stiff arm trophy, you know, they give away back in New York.
Yeah.
That is definitely in his future. What a game Vince Young has had.
It's 3rd and 5 from the 10 after the timeout. Young's got plenty of time. Wide open man in the middle. Touchdown. From the 20-yard line. Young got rid of it just in the touchdown. David Thomas.
Little play action. You don't have to play action in this one. Straight drop back, but play action and throw to your tight end. And Thomas does a great job of finding a hole in the zone and settled right in there.
Little misdirection.
Touchdown.
Uncovered. David Thomas. Touchdown, Texas. Little naked action for Young. Tight formation. No. Run the option. He'll keep it. And he's in. Touchdown, Vince Young.
Is he hurt? I want to see him hurt. Slow to get up.
Fakes the handoff, throws for a touchdown. Came right back to Billy Pittman. They'll rush 3. Carpenter moves up into a gap. Now you back out. Second down and 9. Got a lot of time. Throws in zone. Cut! Touchdown, Texas! What a great play for the Horns. Vince Young comes up with a 24-yard scoring pass to Limas Swede, the X-Man.
Nate Sally could not quite get there. It was right on the end line. The ball was perfectly thrown to the tallest receiver Texas has. Watch this perfect throw. He just flicks it. Swede catches it.
1 foot down.
So Texas gets great territory right back again. In fact, better on the exchanges at the 34-yard line. It'll be carried up to the 20, heading to the end zone. Nobody there. Touchdown, Vince Young. Quarterback draw.
It's so difficult to be the backside linebacker in this type of play. You cannot chase the ball. You have to stay home.
So Vince Young in there. First down and 20 now. He'll move under a rush, gets away, throws wide open at the 10, the 5, and touchdown. Jamal Charles, the freshman.
And get out of the backfield and make a catch. This is a phenomenal catch by Jamal Charles. A lot like the one he had against Ohio State. He led the team with 6 catches in that ball game.
On a second down and 5. Pass to the flats is going to be caught at the 20, 15, 10. Inside the 5, but not a touchdown. Fine play by Taylor. It is!
Ball is marked just outside the 15. Young is out of the shotgun. Puts it high in the air. Into the corner of the end zone. Touchdown! Montz Taylor plays jump ball in the end zone with DJ Wolf. So it'll be first down and 15 as we go now from 32 seconds, clock running. Vince Young, high deep route downfield. He's got a man wide open. He's got the ball. Billy Pittman, touchdown.
Young had time to throw as he rolls out. And watch how high he throws this ball. He's got Pittman in his sights right now, and he just lofts it down there right to the fingertips. In perfect stride for Pittman. Never had to slow down. Raises that one finger. Touchdown, Texas.
Loop to the corner, and it'll be touchdown, Billy Pittman.
Young finding Pittman against Johan Poteet.
272. He's the back, but Vince Young just takes it over the top. Football at every level now is to have the guy who runs.
On second down, Vince keeping inside the 10, inside the 5. Do it again. Vince Young.
Wow.
Touchdown, Texas. Oh, man.
Are you kidding me?
The Vince Young show continues.
Last year, Texas had too much shotgun, so thought the coaches. So they got together with the Colts, and they worked on play action. Watch this fake out of the shotgun. And everybody goes that way. They're tackling the ball carrier up top, but here's Young, who breaks 2 tackles and just runs to the end zone. That old cliche, take what the defense gives you. Boy, had they done that this afternoon.
3rd and goal. Young has time. Taking off. Gonna move inside the 5 to the end zone. He's in again. Another Vince Young highlight. Another Vince Young touchdown.
He ran right around Monopunu. Monopuna comes in and look at that, 93. Young just runs around him and then outruns him to the end zone. There is a difference in speed. There is a difference in talent right now in this game. Although he dropped that football.
He dropped it, then recovered as he was sitting on the goal line. Nice little stiff arm he snuck in there. And from the 35, up top for Limas. Swede! Yes, he caught it! Touchdown, Texas! They're 5 for 5 in the first half. They'll finish under 500. 2nd and 8. Here is Vince Young to the end zone. One more time. Touchdown, Limas Swede.
His vision today has been spectacular. You could see his head there. He looked left, then he goes back right, and he sees Swede and throws the ball perfectly. He's thrown it so well all day. As you said, his numbers, he's almost perfect.
His substitute, Selvin Young, scored the go-ahead touchdown. He's out there blocking for fences, throwing end zone. Touchdown! A beautiful running catch.
Watch Vince come out to his left. You can see it to the outside. He throws it kind of sidearm. He likes to throw that when he drops it right in the basket on the run. His feet barely set on a plate. He just flicks it out there, going one way and flicks it. It's unteachable. And a big old guy like that can wing it has that kind of touch on the run.
Charles slips out as a receiver. Young's got a wide open touchdown. Pittman to the end zone. Won't get him. 75 yards.
When you can flick a ball like this 40 yards downfield, basically like handing off the baton on a track meet.
Let's see what Young and the Horns come
Very
up with
surprised
here.
they don't go to the tight end. Nobody in the middle of the football field.
So Vince says, I'll take the middle. Touchdown. What a weapon. Last 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns for Texas.
From the shotgun again. 3-man rush. Young is hit as he throws it. Caught. Touchdown, Texas. David Thomas. Third down and 11. Oklahoma State active on defense. Young gets away. Great pump fake. Gets the first down and then some. Say goodbye to Vince Young. Touchdown, Texas.
See the pump fake there? See Woods, number 8, jumps up in the air to try and bat down a pass. Then he gets a block on the corner on Chase Holland, number 14, from one of his wide receivers. And Secretariat.
Young keeps it, and he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
That's the way Vince Young does it with the Texas Longhorns.
And you can see it on that scamper. Vince Young, 230 yards tonight on just 16 rushes. Career high in total yards. 4 of the best defensive players in the country on one team. You got that right. Young looks over the middle. Touchdown! Texas has taken the lead. Neil Tweedy.
It's just lobbing the ball accurately in those open spots.
Now in first down after the play fake. Slips. Look out. Romance Taylor uncovered. Total breakdown. Touchdown, Texas.
To where he wants to be, national championship. It's not all about him.
So out of the gun on first down with a ton of time again. They grab Quan Cosby, the kid from outside of Waco, in for the touchdown.
Man, incredible how the ball comes off his hand so easily. He's got plenty of arm strength. A lot of people question his accuracy. I think his accuracy's gotten better.
Into Kansas territory. Nice play fake by Vince Young. Might want it all. Going deep. Got Swede out there. Got it. Touchdown. Young to Lana Swede.
Single coverage at the top. Inside technique by Baines on the outside. And you're exactly right, partner.
With 8 sacks, and he almost had an interception earlier in the ball game on a batted ball. Young's going to go deep. Cosby's out there. Flags are down. It's going to be interference, but he's got the ball. And a touchdown. Texas.
They've got more depth than most teams have good players.
Young going deep. Scott Thomas down the seam. Touchdown. They got the big freshman in there, tailback right now, Melton. They fake it to him. Young. Touchdown.
Allen's at center. Dropping back is Young. Third down flats. Wide open. Nobody there. Touchdown.
complete. Touchdown, Jamal Charles. Extra tight ends. Thomas is one of them. He's in motion. 3rd and goal. Play action. Young has to scramble. He's in trouble. Cuts inside. Dives. He's in. Touchdown. What a run.
The Buffs had everybody covered. Everybody covered. Then they had Vince covered when he started to run. Then they still had him covered. And then finally found the hole.
At the 31-yard line. Play action. Vince Young might want it all on the first play. Going deep. Got his man. Swede. Touchdown.
They get the ball inside the 35-yard line. Look at the size differential.
Swede is down to the bottom of your screen, the wide receiver. Vince is looking the other way and throws to the end zone. Thomas, touchdown, Texas. What a catch by Thomas, the tight end. Maybe he's jumped back in the whole Heisman thing. A lot of people thought after last week he wasn't close. I think he's working his way back in the picture.
Trojans staying with that 4-man front. Reaches for it. Touchdown.
Well, we talked about you can be in position, you can have the right defensive call made, you can do everything right, but if you got him one-on-one, you're probably not going to tackle him, and that's what happened on that play. He comes right to this point here, just overpowers the tackler, stretches out and scores.
Second down and 4. He's got 6 yards on that little short pass. Young slips a little, coming back. There's daylight. Here he goes. Touchdown.
Never seen anybody like him in my life.
No, more than.
You know, there have been great scramblers throughout the history of college football, but this guy's at the top of the list.
4th and 5. I kind of feel like Joe. I'm too old for this. 4th and 5, the national championship on the line right here. He's going for the corner. He's got it. Vince Young scores.
As we said, Keith, you can have the perfect defense called. You can force him out of the pocket, but you're not going to beat him. Invincible.
It ain't over till it's over, but it certainly looks like the Texas Longhorns are going to walk out of here, and they're walking out on the words of Vince Young, who said they were going to prove they were the best team in the country in this game.
How about this play? Trying to get a receiver open in the end zone, gets pressure, feels it, sees the corner of the end zone, and how about another walk-in touchdown for Vince Young?